Hi, yesterday, I think, you guys did the moles, multiple choice, 1 to 10, and there were a few questions that some of you struggled with. So, question 1 asked you to find which one of the following contains the smallest number of moles of carbon dioxide gas. So first thing, carbon dioxide is a gas, and it has the formula CO2. So for A, it gives us that it's 2.65 grams. So if this is our mass, we are going to divide by the MR. The MR for CO2 is 12 plus 16 plus 16 again, which is 44. You pop that into a calculator and you get an answer of 0.06027 moles. For B, we have got volume, temperature and pressure. So we're using the PV equals nRT equation. We want to find moles, so that will be PV divided by RT. And this is what we're using for B, C and D. So for B, we've got we've got a pressure, and it tells us that we've got 33 kilopascals, which is that in pascals. And we've got our volume, which is already in meters cubed, which is the correct unit for this calculation. So I can just pop that in, divided by R, which is 8.31, times by the temperature, which is already given to us in the correct units of Kelvin. And when we do that, we get an answer of 0.059538 moles. Now, as you can see from this one is significantly smaller than this one. So at the moment, B is our smallest number of moles. I'm going to have to flip my board over to do C. C is again PV equals nRT. We're finding N, so it's PV divided by RT. Here we're given the pressure, and in this question it is 200 kilopascals. So that is with 5 zeros. Yep. Times by our volume, which is given to us, but it is in decimeters cubed, and we need that in meters cubed, so we would divide that by 1,000 to get that, divided by our 8.31, times by our temperature, which is 327 degrees C, and in Kelvin we need to add 273, so that gives us a temperature of 600. And when we type that all into a calculator, we get an answer of that. And that number is bigger than our answer to B at this moment in time. And D is another PV equals nRT, so we know that N is PV divided by RT. The pressure for this one is 100 kilopascals, so we need to convert that to just pascals by times in by 1,000, so that would be that, times by our volume, which is in centimeters cubed, so we need to divide by 10 to the power of a 6, which gives us an answer of 0.0015, divided by R, and times by our temperature, which is already in Kelvin. And when we do that, we get an answer of 0.0601. It's exactly the same number as C. Moles. So C and D are exactly the same number. A is even bigger than C and D, so B is our correct answer.